All right, here we go. Um, Welcome to Alarak, wonderful world of aftermath. Um, the current group is the Golden Twilight. Um, we just recently helped redeem Timora. That's what we spent last session finishing doing, and unfortunately, some people didn't like that, so we had to deal with some assassins after that. Made short work with them. Our other member Zero helped us. Um, with wrapping up with that, if you guys see my character, I am Shogun Kido Kylie. I, for all intents and purposes, a humanoid-looking slime. Uh, I wear a straight white suit with a white top hat. A new addition to me, I have two scimitars, which are peppermint and cool mint. So one is red and white striped, and the other is blue and white striped. I'm an Echo Knight. I have a special power with uh, summoning a ghost, which is an off version of my Echo. Um, I'm a noble. I think I try and hold myself to that stature, and I'm trying to spread my family name. Bort or Thea, do you want to talk about yourselves?
Uh, Vort is a goblin chef, clerk of Charlie. Um, he wears a very dirty apron and a chef's hat. Wields a cleaver and a frying pan in combat, just reflavored items. Uh, and he's an award-winning chef and is looking to grow his knowledge and find new foods.
Good. Um, Thea, did you want to talk about your operation?
Thea, Thea is a question. Let me. So, Thea is an unidentifiable race. He looks humanoid. Does not remember most of his past, although he's starting to remember some of it now that he is reconnected to siblings. When you look Thea directly in the face, you see nothing. As in, like, think a haunted set of robes. There's no face, there's no head, there's no. And the most identifiable thing about Thea is his ability to 1 minute be a certain class, and the next minute he'll be another class.
Very good. Very good. One of the three new people, do you want to say your character's name and describe your character?
Yeah, I'll go.
I can. Oh no, you go.
Oh.
All right.
You go.
We can't all say yes. All right. Zachary's a Northern Outlander mercenary. He's heard about all these troubles and turmoils going across the land. He's here for money and to stop whatever the hell is going on. He's just a large man, shrouded in knight armor. You can't really see what he is, but he's clearly taller than enough.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Okay.
All right. Fen is a black dragonborn. They have like if you know Bloodborne, they have that get up, like the hat, and they have like a stash of potions around their waist and torso, and they're about like 6 foot tall.
Very nice.
And I'm last. Okay. Okay. Lily is a 5'5", anemic-looking elf. She wears a witch hat and a variety of clothing that matches the weather for the day. And she's just a traveling sage and wanting to learn about history and help where she can.
Very cool. Very cool. That also worked with sound tests, so everyone's hearing everything, so that's good. So you guys know the monetary value of things have changed in this world. There are no horses. There are chocobos. Many different colors. The normal is yellow. They are very well trained, and travel very good. The center part of the world is the Black Plains, with the Black City being the center point of that. Some of you have come from far south, some from far north. So you've come from different climates, different terrains, but you have all migrated to the Black City for one reason or another, with the troublesome dealing with gods trying to redeem themselves, the Netherites invasion, the calamities. Just about a month ago was when the dragons hit, or not calamity, waves of catastrophe. For the new players, yes. The world is a tougher world. The guards are not normal. They're a little bit beefier, because life is tough. The normal person has special powers. The Elven Wars recently restarted. I think that would be common knowledge for everyone, right, Jet?
Yep, unless you've been living under a rock. But even if you've lived under a rock, you've probably heard.
Recently, several months ago during the tournament of kings, there's a stadium inside the Black City, which they put a protective bubble around for when the combatants are doing their stuff. It is normally like 100-foot dome when you guys battle in the real world, but in the stadium it was increased to fit the inside of the stadium, so it was a little bigger. But the people who just won it they won the beginners version, and they broke the bubble a couple times, and that probably stirred things up because don't think that's happened with the tournament before, right?
Correct.
And I'm trying to think if there's any other world. There is rumors of a cloud city that floats in the Northern Territory. Zachary, you are from the north. You've probably seen it. So that's a tidbit that you would know. It is an actual city.
Is it real?
But people south, from the south don't know of it. They just hear it. Oh yeah, it's a floating city, but no one. Floating city. I think that's pretty much everything to get them caught up on the world stuff, right?
Within their current setting, yes.
And all three of you guys don't know each other, and you would all come from a different reason, right? To get into the Black City.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start with the current party, see what they got going on, and then I will move around to the others.
So,
Yes.
sorry. Am I saying stuff?
I thought you said
Confused if I'm
so.
muted or not. Okay, so I wasn't muted. I thought I was muted. Alright. Anyway, I believe the last thing Vort had mentioned after we had taken care of the assassins was perhaps we should consider posting some flyers about recruitment because we are down drastically. We have 3 of us currently.
Is this a mysterious man following us, or are we leaving him out just because he's not here as a player?
We can say that, but we can also say that we recruited him unofficially. Told me that that's what he had plans on doing. Is he was seeking us out. He hadn't got that far yet.
Got
A lot of
attacked,
stuff
and
happened
it was the end of
last
session.
session. A lot of stuff. He tried to rob a player the first session. So
Oh.
it was funny. Yeah. So you know what? To be fair, take us back to the. I will introduce Zero. Okay, so Zero is.
He's the edgy one. Okay.
Yes, he is the edgy one.
Ah, I
Out of
see him.
out of everybody, the edgiest.
I probably only have one.
Which, ironically, that is not a good picture for him because he's a Dragonborn.
Ah.
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
Well, Dragonborns don't really follow the rule set of dragon people. They can have like dragon assets. and
It
stuff.
depends.
It depends on the setting.
Well, I wouldn't say he's a complete outlier, but every Dragonborn you're going to meet will look more dragon than.
Ah, he's a phony.
But yes, he is a brass Dragonborn or bronze. Sorry, bronze Dragonborn. Who is?
Sorry.
edgy. He is a half wizard, half rogue.
Oh,
Likes to attempt to steal things whenever possible, and if he thinks he's going to get away with some loot, he's going to try. But he also did say that he wants to join a party because he heard the rumor that our party did quite a bit of damage and ended up saving the plane from the second wave of catastrophe. So he thinks that's going to lead to a lot of.
fair assessment, actually. That's
No, I respect it. I'm a mercenary.
He also flat out refused to join the group when he was invited, which is weird.
Originally, yes, but that was that was before he even knew who the hell we were.
He's got to do it on his terms. You don't get it. You don't get it.
True.
No, you have to sign his paper for him
Yeah.
to join.
All right. Shenanigans.
This is gonna be a train wreck. This is.
Nah, we're fine. We're fine.
Oh, the entire screen is black.
Or where did you?
Oh, we're somewhere.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
We're in the
we are-
depths.
We're in the deep.
You guys can't see because of you don't have a player on this. Is that what it is?
I think
Likely.
so. Yeah. So it's-
I'm gonna drop your tokens on here. You're not in here just yet, but I'm just gonna drop it so you guys can see.
Mhm.
That's
I
a lot
updated
different
the
than what I thought it
party
was gonna
one,
be.
so. Avort, you had said that you wanted to set up some postings. Do you want me to go take care of that? Where would you like the postings?
I guess at the Adventurers Guild, that'd probably be the place.
What do we want it to say?
Looking for meat shields. I mean, party members, join us on our grand quest to. I don't know. What are we doing again?
Or Trugs.
Right. I forgot the guy who was kind of leading the charge just left us.
Well, I do want to look up those assassins, and well, I think we know where the assassins came, but the person behind that, and I did get some information that the that invasion is still going on, so that is troublesome.
Yeah, probably gather some intel. I'd say for recruitment, just kind of need everything because I can, of course, cover what we don't have. Kind of don't have everything aside from fighter and an eater. Looks at Vort kind of questioningly.
I have magic.
True. I don't mean to I don't mean to demean you, my goblin friend.
I can feel the big asterisks with that magic statement.
Yeah, just see what kind of bites we get. We can always throw people out who aren't a necessary good fit.
So it's just pretty much just we're looking for people to join us. Don't have to have
Maybe put a prerequisite being at least mid-level competence.
Oh, Thea, do we want to put anything about the war?
Uh, probably best to mention that we are not supporters of the war, so if they are, we probably won't. Also, while you're there, see if there's any suitable quests for us.
Gotcha. Vikito will take that down, and then he will tip his hat and his take off.
All right. Oh.
Well, let's see. Lunch sounds good.
All right. So imagine that. Order some lunch.
Wiggle chuckles. So does that mean I'm making it or you're making it this time, Vort?
Oh, you can make it.
Very good, very good. All right. It was Fen, right? You were in jail, weren't you?
Makeshift jail.
We said there was guard.
Yeah, not
You
official
just
city jail.
you were conscripted to do some work that someone hired you to do, and then you were unable to keep up with it.
Yeah.
We can go with you. Just making your daring escape out of this. Just splash somebody with acid. Breaking out.
Awesome.
You've been in the Black City before. You were here for a while before you got locked up.
Yeah.
What is on your mind? Like, what are you trying to do right now?
So I'm gonna go to a bar probably. Um, need to calm down after that escapade.
Gotcha. Are
Yeah.
you like looking for ritzy, mid, or scum and villainy?
Hmm.
I guess there
Uh,
could be ritzy, uh, higher class, normal class, and then scum and villainy.
I'll just normal class probably.
Do you look like you were just been mistreated, or are you?
Maybe like a bruise or two. Nothing too much.
But you're not wearing rags or anything like that.
No.
Are you trying to like blend in? Are you trying to hide from people, or are you just, just gonna go to a bar and eat?
He's just gonna go. He's confident enough.
Ooh, secret dice.
As you in this game, a lot of D100s are rolled. Players are often asked to call high or low, or if it is a little bit more intricate, it could be high, low, or uh, high high odds or high evens.
Mm.
So we're gonna go 50-50. Have you roll a D100 and call before you roll it. Odds or evens?
I'm going odds.
Aw.
Dang.
Roll. What's your passive perception?
Probably a +0.
So straight 10.
Yeah. Oh wait, +3. Sorry.
You know what? It's a good thing you had that because I was having the DCB 12. As you step into this bar, you see a member of the organization that was holding you up captive up at the bar ordering something.
Ooh. Probably just gonna leave, honestly. Don't want to pick any more fights.
Um, you turn around, you leave, little flustered, little, you know, probably got to get a little further away from this area. So you start heading deeper into the city.
Yeah.
We're gonna Zachary, you're still working your character, right?
I should be all set. I just added my last uncommon item here. I'm sure
All right,
I missed something, but
you were coming to the city because you heard stories and you were looking to hire out, right?
hmm looking for work.
So you being a merchant, did you want to go to the Adventurers Guild, the Hunters Guild, or a different place to try and look for work?
What would be the most advantageous for you as a DM here?
Very good question.
There, it's wherever you go, you will find work.
Okay.
It's
hmm My guy's a hunter.
I've railroaded you into the city.
All right, that's good enough. All right, I'll figure it out from there. Zachary will make his way down to the Hunter's Guild, as he is a hunter, and it makes the most sense for him.
All right, you were heading to the Hunters Guild.
Yes.
Gonna take a little while to get there. That city is big. So we're gonna cut over to Lily.
Hello.
You've decided that the rock you were hiding under was too small. You got a mystery note which we have to still work on.
Yeah.
Telling
I
you to
imagine.
seek the Black City.
Okay.
I believe you had heard rumors. In your private messages, I believe you heard rumors of certain things going on.
Mm-hmm.
You were right. There was whispers, right? Something you were trying to seek in here. I can't remember right now. Talk has gone on today.
I gotta. Yeah, whispers about someone.
I think he's asking what it was.
So you've been brought to the Black City. There's whispers of a semi-mysterious person. How would you try and seek this person out or find out more on this?
Probably asking locals.
Roll 3 your choice of charisma checks, depending on what it is. What ability you go with depends on the DC or the reactions you get from them.
Probably persuasion. Oh, yeah. So you said roll 3.
Yes, please. Aha.
Oh, make a
Here's a few
noise.
things
Make
with
noise.
that one. Yes. In this game, when you roll a d20 and you roll a 1, you can choose to let chaos reign, and you get to re-roll with advantage. But there is a d12 or 13 which is rolled in the background, and a lot of different things could happen.
I think I'm just gonna keep the 1.
In combat, this will also happen. And if it was a combat situation, if you didn't let chaos reign, you would have to roll a d6, and depending on what the die fell on, something would happen. Whether you hit the target, you hit an ally, or you hit
The
yourself.
crypto table.
Okay.
Okay.
Somewhat, yeah.
Not too bad. I won't cry too much.
I think I'm just gonna take my 1.
Okay. The first person you come across, and oh, you must mean the 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 guy who stopped the waves of catastrophe. Uh, Not entirely sure, but I've heard that he hangs out in the center near the wall.
Hmm.
You continue on. You ask another person, and oh, yes, Emperor Fenbrix is the most mysterious man in all of Alarak, and yes, you should be very wary. And uh, he lives in the palace in the north.
I cool. Don't think that's who I'm looking for. Feel like I would know something if they were a prince or something.
And you go a little further. Um, and you're asking people, and there's this like 14-foot tall, like rock, like granite, looks like a statue, and you're asking around, and this statue turns and looks at you and says he hangs out at the educated teacup,
Hmm. Place sounds nice.
and then he turns back and into his normal position.
That's intriguing.
And you just see he's watching. He's looking up in the air at an airship.
Could go up to the airship, but I feel like that would be a threat. So I'm just gonna go to the teacup.
Do you do you take a look at this airship?
I do look at it.
You want to roll a perception check?
I I'm good at that. Not that good at
The dice disagree
it.
heavily.
It's
What a
it's
great
a
story.
it's a fancier airship, and airships are not that common. So it's something of note. Um, but unfortunately, the distance it is, you don't catch any on the finer details of it.
Okay.
But they would a couple people would point you in the direction of the educated teacup. As we cut back to Fen. You just left this one bar because of that close encounter. You just splashed ashes on one of these guys. You didn't want to have to deal with this stuff again.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go?
Um, so probably a bit short on cash. You know, the other job was like withholding my money and stuff. So I'm gonna go over to like a work site or something or Adventures Guild.
Okay. So uh, there are also merchants guilds, just so you know, where you are an alchemist. So there are things for that nature.
Yeah.
But you were going to head to an adventurers guild.
Yeah, he's not more of like a he's more of a battle alchemist or something.
All right. we'll say that you make it over there. This is it's not the Golden Rams anymore, Jet. What is it?
Justin Adventures Guild.
Just the Adventures, and it's this one right here, or the blue one right outside the wall, or is it the brown one right below it? And you walk in. There is a gnome behind the counter. Says, yes, it's a good day. What can I do for you?"
I need some money.
Well, he points at the quest board over there.
Thank you. And I'm gonna direct myself there.
There are quests for going out adventuring and doing stuff. There are quests for unique, like long-term quests, like 1-year quests, 10-year quests, 100-year quests, and then there is a looking for help board.
I will look at the looking for help one.
Looking for meat. I need more people.
There is 3 posts there.
Mm-hmm.
One, looking for meat shields crossed out. More to join the Golden Twilight. Mid-level competence. We are not Mad King supporters. Speak us at the educated teacup. Second one down is this kind of like, as you look at it, this finger point comes out of it and points at you, and you hear in your mind, "We need you to sign up for the war effort."
D&D Uncle Sam.
Sure.
He's not looking to go to war, so he will take the other one.
Okay.
The illusion of choice.
There are also quests too. So you're gonna take that and split.
Yeah.
We will go over to Zachary. Just
All right.
trying to get everyone's names.
Yeah, no problem.
You arrive at Hunter's Guild. There is a full-blood orc standing there. Just looks at you.
He just gives him a nod, and then heads over to the board. Any special picks for the today?
As you go in, the guy's just straightforward. So in this one, there is a bunch of quests for retrieving creatures.
Zachary's
There
gonna look over to
is
the orc.
Yeah.
Any special picks for today?
Depends on how much you want to bite off.
Hmm. Give me something good. I can handle it.
You looking? Are you looking to travel far?
I just did a lot of traveling, so local preferred.
The word is you don't want to mess with this guy, but there's only one local quest.
Really? Why's that?
Why is there only one local quest? Or why you don't want to mess with him?
Why do I would not want to mess with them?
There's something off about him, and word is he single-handedly took down the wave of catastrophe.
Jesus.
But
Hmm.
someone put it up there, and they might be crazy, but they put it up there.
They want me to take them in?
Yeah.
Yeah, not my I'm confident,
That
but I'm
after you
not that
get them,
confident.
they'll contact you of where to bring them.
And question, the catastrophe waves out of character here. I know those are like big ass, like this dude's probably strong as like all hell. We took one on by himself.
You know, like the last catastrophe waves were all dragons. So
You yourself would have had to have fought at least one or two at this
Hmm.
because they basically
and
spawn 7 per person.
so when he says one or two, he meant one or two waves.
So this dude fighting one all by himself is a big deal, for sure.
The rumor is that he fought through the waves and took out the boss. So, most of the group just think that, it's somebody else that thinks this guy's a liar. But unfortunately, we haven't been able to talk to the right people to take it down yet.
You know what? I'll take a look, but no promises.
So you would know, as working with guilds before, usually when you take the quest, you have to sign for it. And
Mhm.
if you cannot finish the quest or fail, there's a penalty.
How much?
Currently, the GM, doesn't know this, so I have to put out my feelers and ask a certain other person.
An aggressive amount I want to pay, I'm guessing.
I haven't done Hunter quests. Not since the rework.
See, this is why you go by one alias and you only talk to people who aren't in guilds.
Ah, ah.
Too much legal
Then
shit.
Yeah.
Hunters guilds don't give out quests. Hunters guilds are for filling in bounties and turning in your monster crystals.
So do they give out the bounties?
Yes. So I mean, technically
So this
speaking,
would be a
there can
bounty.
be like this would be like a bounty, if that's what they're asking.
Yeah, this is a bounty.
Yeah, then yes, it's a bounty. So let me explain that real quick. So the difference between the guild systems are Adventurers Guild is your more common type quests that you'd see in almost any media. The Hunters Guild is strictly for bounties and turning in your monster crystals, and also reporting kind of like records. Sometimes you'll get more for certain monsters if they're rare, and the Hunters Guild doesn't have a bunch of them on hand. So obviously, like
trophies.
skeleton. Yeah, so like a skeleton isn't gonna get you much, but if you have like just using a recent example, an adult prismatic dragon crystal,
Jesus.
it would be worth quite a bit.
Which
was
may or may
that
not
was the
have been a
boss of the
wave
wave.
boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it may or may not have been an actual occurrence.
So I don't get fined out the ass if I don't get him. Is what you're telling me?
No, that's only Adventure Guild.
All right.
So the
Gotcha.
Hunters Guilds aren't even technically like officially quests. These are just bounties placed. The only time it's official is if it is posted by the guild itself or by one of the royal families.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you basically just pick up a pamphlet.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, would there be 2 bounties for the Black City then?
Yes.
Okay, there's a second bounty. This guy keeps breaking the dome of the Coliseum. And it's a picture of a Geppetto bear. Toy bear. And
It's
they
a joke.
say that the name is Hyde. He says that's no joke, that guy. They've been looking for that guy for a while.
All right. Any information on whereabouts, or am I just looking around?
Public didn't give a location on the paper.
Yeah. Used to hang out at the Educated Teacup, but he got banned from there. I don't know where he is now.
All right. Sounds like a good start. I'll be back.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh
Here's
yeah,
a-
soldier.
Hoorah,
Race up,
hoorah!
race hail.
And as you are heading in that direction, we will cut over to it was I'll catch up with you guys in the bar in a minute. We'll cut over to Lily.
Me. Okay.
Actually, you found the information, right?
Yeah, I already did.
All right. So you're heading straight there. So yeah, so we will cut back to everyone else because you guys will all show up at the same time.
We all butt heads at the door.
Pretty much.
Oh, excuse me. I'm coming
so
through.
we'll
Excuse me.
Oh,
cut
no.
back. Vort and Thea, you are in getting a lovely pot roast. And we tried to trick you, Vort, and he did not do the normal ingredients. And you being an excellent cook, you realize this pot roast is triceratop meat and kraken tentacle.
Hey, this tastes a lot like my dish from the cooking competition.
Well, it was award-winning, was it not? Everyone's trying to copy it, but no one can get it right.
I thought we'd give him a tip on how he made it.
You put what in it?
It works.
He's just dumbfounded.
That's the best response to any recipe I've ever heard.
He just shakes his head, walks away.
You've shell-shocked this man.
Was there anything that you guys wanted to catch up with in the meantime?
So, being this is the first time that Faye has done this in front of anybody before, you would notice a small black and purple light starts to shine in the center of Thea's chest, and then it kind of just spreads over his entire body until you can kind of... Because I'll say at this point you have the battle instinct to understand at least what you're up against to a certain degree. You can tell that he's shifted from being a wizard to a more martial class. I hope Akito's okay. Every time he goes off on his own, into trouble, or sells ridiculous amounts of meat. Wonder if there's any of that meat left.
Not that I know of.
Well.
As you guys are discussing this, the other three will virtually bump into each other as you're piling into the educated teacup.
He's gonna come through. He's so fast.
Um, what as you guys enter, what are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for the barkeep or whoever mostly in charge of this area.
Either the barkeep to ask them questions, or somebody who looks like a mysterious person who could take down a calamity.
So, you see two slime guys behind the bar.
Okay.
You see a goblin, a hooded individual which you can't see quite their face, and a bronze dragonborn. but for some reason other than that, the place has been cleared out.
I would like to walk up to the hooded figure person.
He's gonna wait his turn.
It would also
You
likely
should be able to
be
move your tokens.
bloodstains on the floor.
No, I don't think I have the ability.
Can you move your token?
Oh, I
No.
can. I can. Now I can.
Okay. As you get closer to the individual with the you can't see his face, you do see several blood stains here, all the way up to over here, and then one that runs out the other way.
Oh, and as you approach, fog and mist begin to kind of pour out of the bottom of this guy's.
Hello?
Afternoon. Right.
Do you happen to be the mysterious person who took down the catastrophe?
Define person.
Sentient thing with a high enough that speaks a language of some kind.
I was there. And I was present with the killing blows delivered the kill.
Who delivered the kill?
A no longer existent air elemental.
Oh. You'll do. So, how did that go?
Well, 53 hours of fighting dragons.
Right.
That was that was before the rest of my group showed up.
So you are the person.
Probably.
I would like to accompany you on your travels.
Oh hey. Looks over the board. Oh hey. This problem is solving itself. Why did we send Akito to do anything? Well, I mean, as long as you're able in your craft, he would welcome any and all help. He literally lost over half our party to various recruitments, shall we say.
I like flick out a wand. I'm good at magic.
But we lack a stable amount of that. We have a cleric, and I'm sometimes a wizard.
I'm what a lot of people would just call a witch.
Oh, Bruja! Haven't seen too many of your kind. At least not in the last 100 years. Spellplay is nasty, just.
Yeah, it's not the funnest at times, but look over to the barkeep. So, does the teacup have good tea?
What's tea?
Do you
Hey,
have-
look at you. He's kidding. Of course they serve tea. Literally a frequented establishment for college students.
Okay, well, listen, I've been a lot of places, and a lot of places a little dumb.
It would be a shame if the educated teacup didn't serve tea.
Black tea, white tea, green tea, or different?
One of each.
one of the black, green, white, and black, or one of every one that we have?
One of everyone that you have.
You hear several whistles going off as he goes through the curtain.
All you're having is tea? You need to eat. You're nothing but skin and bones.
You know. No, I don't. I can promise you that.
You hear him call for help. The other guy goes through. You hear a lot of clattering, banging. There you go. As the two come back with a big platter between them, which is going to be about 10 foot, and it has 60 teacups.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh. At least one of these has to be good.
And they place it on the table in front.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zachary is looking over there dumbfounded at the sheer amount of tea on that platter.
Ah,
And now and now Lily will sit down and start tasting, having each one, and sort of noting down critiques and asking what is what.
You see Vort, the goblin, pulls out a book, peels a sticker out from what appears to be a sticker book, and it turns into a scone, and hands it to you. Here, eat.
I really don't like. It's hard to explain. It's just I don't have a need to eat.
All right.
I can humor you if you want, but like
Well, he'll leave the scone on the counter.
watch. I take a bite of it. Sort of disgust washes over my face. And it looks like I pretend to try to swallow and then pretend swallow, thumbs up, sets it down, and like spits into like a hand towel or something. And if you were to look, it looks like just like ashes.
But he has a passive perception of 25, so he notices all that.
You would see that I spit out ashes into this like handkerchief.
You cursed or something?
You could say that. I guess. Goes back to tea.
You haven't become one toothy one.
Well, tea's the only thing that really satiates me, even though it doesn't like stay. Like I can't explain it.
No, I understand. I am particularly versed in anything. I'm aware of most witches and their origin of their powers.
Sips tea slowly.
Sorry.
Odd or
I'd
even,
feel
high or
daunted.
low?
Me?
Or Lily?
Low.
Roll a d100.
Okay. Is it? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
You have not found the meat teas yet.
Meat teas.
Luckily, I can't be poisoned if that was ever to come into play right now.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Or I should say teas with extra ingredients, seeing as how you are not accustomed to eating. But I guess you could just not.
Anything
swallow
that is declared food, drinks still work for me. Anything declared food turns to ash. So like potion, I can drink potions and stuff.
Meat tea? Fucking meat. I'm fucking figuring out 60 different teas right now, and I'm throwing meats in there.
Got a
I'm
list of
glad
teas in front
nobody
of 'em.
has ever asked, like, what is your tea selection, and then didn't even register it and just said, give me all.
Oh well, first time everything.
Well, to be fair, the only other player who's ever asked for tea literally just asked for green tea. So we knew it was a thing. We just didn't know what was on that list until you asked.
I, as a connoisseur of tea. I can't wait till I hit the plasmoid tea.
So Zachary sees this thing consuming a shit ton of tea, and he looks to the barkeep, and he kind of like motions him over.
Yes? How can we help you?
I'm looking for someone. I heard you banned him recently. This bear thing that keeps breaking the Coliseum Dome.
We haven't seen him in a while. As you turn around, there is one picture next to the door when you come in, and it is Mr. Hyde.
And why do you get banned?
Him and his compatriot broke our bar, and then fixed it by making it granite.
And
You
with
know
that,
how
notice the
hard
entire-
it...
I was gonna say, and with that, you notice the entire motif of the bar is literally like beautiful, ornate bamboo wood, polished to an incredibly difficult degree.
Into the granite.
Do you know how hard it is to separate granite from bamboo? I don't even know how they put it... He melted the two together!
Yeah, that's a. For those spellcasters or what? Huh? Did you bring it up? How?
We do not question their ability because, as he looks around from left to right, we have no problems with that race. It slowly backs away. Goes behind the curtain.
I met the fucker. That's out of character.
Alright.
Tells you try again on Wednesday.
You can look over to Vort and all of them. You seem like locals. You guys see him around anywhere?
Nah, I never met him.
If he's and try looking in the Cloud City, and it's a kind of a
He kind of just sighs into his gauntlet. I'm not going all the way back. Alright. Is that this Lord dude took on the entire wave by himself, but that's just a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, by the way, because I didn't see him do Grimm's message beforehand, the bounty reward was 1.1 iridium.
Jesus fuck! How many times did you break the fucking bowl?
Twice.
How expensive is the bowl?
Millions upon millions. Like runic glass. Enforced with like anti-magic field and stuff, so it's not if it were a magic item it would be artifact rare.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah.
To be fair, the first time was not his fault. He just happened to be there. Second time was totally his fault.
I would
That
not want to
might-
lose
yeah.
a round of Rochambeau against that guy.
Might be do 12 a test then.
Yeah, the other bartender types in, yeah, him and that airship of his.
So that's what that was. Okay.
You saw it?
Yeah, so there's like this stone person that like pointed, or not pointed, but was just looking up at an airship, and I don't know. I thought about going up there, and then I was like, I don't want to get shot. So
Yeah, his name's Granite.
Like the bar?
disappointed face.
Thank you.
I mean, it doesn't stick out too much. I didn't notice until you pointed it out.
It's rather interesting that you could easily. Wait, what's so special about the dome? I've never been here.
Well, the domes are, you know, magically created to hold in collateral damage. Like you guys all are adventurers, aren't you? You've seen the domes hundreds of times. Whenever you fight another sentient being, the Black City was able to help enlarge it to keep the stands protected from the mayhem which happens inside. One wants to get shot by a stray arrow.
Well, that it's said that it's strong enough to contain a battle between two epic level adventurers, so it should
Apparently
be
not.
fairly strong.
This guy broke right through.
Well, things he did broke right through. Or at least that's the he is, according to my network of information, he is what they call a summoner. So his creatures were actually the ones who know. People don't understand. Eldritch Hole.
Might be a bit above my pay grade on my own.
That is a fair assessment. Sips. What the fuck is in this one?
What do you lot doing for work nowadays then?
Currently waiting for our quote-unquote fearless leader to come back with our next job. Looks over to Vort as he says that. Are we sure he hasn't fallen in a hole or something?
He can teleport.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You can also do that. Kind of. It's short range.
Well, I came down here from the north to try to. I'm hearing all about these fucking waves and shit, and eventually he's gonna get back up there. So, try and get ahead of it.
Oh, well, our party, aside from our normal day-to-day, when those show up, all of a sudden you guys hear like a...
What was that?
He reaches into his robe and pulls out a crystal tablet. Oh, he did find quest for it. Are we in the mood to scout the territory, kill mercenaries?
Phone?
Sort of. It's a combination
I'm
of
trying to
spells.
register this. I was trying-
So it's your guild card actually has several functions. It's basically just a message spell, except instead of having to deal with like pen and ink, it literally just can write it out with magic.
Man,
Those
I
are
chose the
incredibly
paper
common.
bird as one of my fucking uncommon items.
Well, once you get a guild card, I mean, it has all sorts of features that unlock. Apparently, he turns back to work. Apparently, someone's trying to kill us, or at least gather info on us. There's a quest here to get all the info on the Golden Twilight. So if we give out our information, do we get to claim the quest? Do you think it's worth?
Well, we already knew people were trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Once it
Fair
was
enough.
I saw that paper somewhere. That I passed by.
Oh yeah.
Question.
maybe if we accept the quest, we can find out who's targeting us. Or
Sure. I mean, this might be a good opportunity to reverse our fortune. There's also a quest to explore the Desert of Impossible Dreams. Lovely. Then there's some extended quests. Investigate the town of statues, Mitros walled off, and Cult of the Dead. So there's some 100-year quests here. Fairly like an extended outing. Collect the 10 saint weapons, research, find riders away home, put the heart of the south back to is, and resolve the paradox of the desert.
the Cult of the Dead sounded interesting.
Yeah, we could pick that up and then maybe take one of the short-term ones along with it. It's apparently categorized as a 1-year quest, so probably take that, investigate that, and do some small one while we're waiting for info.
So pick up something that's on the way.
Yeah, exactly. He looks over at Zachary. So you're saying that you wanted to make money, so you make good meat shield?
Here's you.
Well, I mean, our party's sort of down a few members, and we need someone who can take a hit, aside from me.
I surely can.
If you come in to pay, I'll see what I can do about keeping you alive.
I can most certainly.
I can make sure you don't get down.
Party, we tend to split all up for winnings or earning. Winnings, if we also.
Fair enough. Though, I'm not paying for that fucking UP points to the tea tray of, like, unholy amounts. That's not coming out of the group fund.
takes
I can help
taxis.
if
I'm
she
at
needs
40. I only got to find 20 more.
If someone says shy team, I'll lose my mind.
Oh hey. Go
Can
ahead.
I flag? You go.
Hello. Hugo come back from the back room because he's not talking about that race. He won't talk about.
Trying his hardest not to be racist.
Certain races, you don't say anything about them.
Kind of like real life.
Whoa! Not crossing that bridge.
Yeah. You wanted something.
I'm gonna show him the flyer. Do you know who put this up?
Yes, that was Shogun Kido Kylie of the Golden Twilight.
Is he here right now?
No, but he points down at the guy with the cloak who doesn't have a face and the goblin. Says, "Those are his members. So if he was looking for others, then you are in the right spot."
All right, thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Fen.
Ben. Thea. Ben found Akito's posting. This is Fen. That's Thea. Ben, Thea, Fen. Little guy's bored.
I like how you say his name in a different accent.
That could just be me as a person, because I cannot hold an accent straight.
Mark.
As a certain cowboy can attest.
Roll
I
Tide.
have 4 accents on Wednesday. And I only know I do because the other players tell me I do. I don't know it.
Well, I'm gonna walk over to them. Introduce myself.
Larry just watched you walk past.
For work, are you?
Yep.
That's good. Our party can eat. We're just discussing taking a quest.
Wonderful.
And at this point, they're not really like picky, because it wouldn't be that. Except for one of them, it wouldn't be that hard to replace the rest of them.
Yeah.
You look like the type to make stuff go boom.
I love to make stuff go boom. Do you?
I used to, but then we needed people who could actually take a hit, so I had to learn.
Well, I specialize in booms and healing.
That's quite barbaric.
Yes, the alchemist life. I was also going down the apothecary route. Hell, yeah. Someone had to learn to take a punch in this melee guy we had before could do nothing but hit and run.
Wow.
Well, I'm not that much of a bitch, so we should be fine.
Stabbed right in the chest.
Well, you're not made for it. You're not made for taking a hit. You summon ghosts to do all your bidding. Not that you can't, you're a fighter, but still. All right. So, according to the top hat, you got these quests, and it kind of lays out a sort of map and kind of puts pins down. So we've got scout for info on the bandits in the north of Elhurst. Wait, he looks at Zachary. You said you came from the north, right?
Correct.
You come the west way or the east way?
Good question, DM. I have no fucking idea. I'm from the north.
This would be a high odd, or you get a double. You got to say two things, and you got to get both of them right. So
Oh god.
you want like low evens, high odds,
Give
something
me
like that.
Give me low evens.
Good luck.
Alright. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. God damn it.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
Oh,
no,
I
you
didn't get both. I didn't get both.
You said high.
I said low evens.
Oh, you said low evens. I thought you said close.
You came that way, but you did not come across bandits.
That way is in east, or that way is in west?
West would be
Because
west.
I'm gonna get it wrong, whatever way of the name of the town.
West.
Yeah, never follow me for directions.
Alright.
It's a running joke that somehow he
What?
always gets us mixed up.
See,
Oh, I didn't see any bandits on the way, but
Oh, okay. Well, that still puts it on the table. So they want us to basically just we don't have to take care of the bandits necessarily. We just have to gather info on them. So I suppose we probably take care of them if they happen to be within our weight class. There's only one in the north I know not to mess with. That's because he is deemed an epic level adventurer.
I don't
So
know.
he could be dead for all. I haven't heard about him.
I've worked a lot of mercenaries in the north. But I personally not like to kill them, but money's money. Everyone knows that in the business.
Besides that one, we have a group of mercenaries that needs taken care of in the Forest of Sorrows. West of here.
The direction I came from.
Have one to explore. Oh yeah, that's right. There's that group that's trying to gather information on us. It might be relevant to take that quest just to find out who's jumping down our throat. So I have a fairly after our interrogation.
Lily will do some mage-hand, I guess, and just you'll see a teacup float up in the air and go where the West Mercenaries is, and set it down there. It's like an empty teacup.
Gotcha. And then the last one was explore the Desert of Impossible Dreams, which is northwest.
It just occurred to me, the body that we cast Speak with Dead on, would that still be here?
Technically, yes.
Oh, I can do a seance.
Oh, we did that already. That's how we discovered what we did.
Oh.
Although I don't know about seance. I used the clerical spell Speak with Dead.
Well, seance is a little different. It uses like a magic, it uses like a tarot cards. Huh. I think I actually have some tarot cards if you want me to do your fortune. Starts rumbling through the bag.
We will revisit that later. Okay, so far one vote to go kill the mercenaries in the Forest of Sorrows. Oh, also, Board expressed interest. Longer quest for the Cult of the Dead, but we don't necessarily know where it starts. I think you guys pick up some info on when we
I vote for
actually
it.
start.
Sounds a lot simpler.
Okay. Any objections?
Me.
And shall message our top hat. Tell him to pick it up. You can also pick up the Cult of the Dead one. Just do it. Background. I'm sure the more magical a lot of us fairly gathering on cultists.
Shrugs.
With that, he'll start typing.
So how many am I picking up?
Something
Oh,
else.
you're literally typing. Gotcha. Back to my tea. I'm almost
The
done.
deal is, how many T's are there? Are these like real life
60.
T's or like what is this?
60 T's I asked for.
This real life T's? You're just making them up at this point.
Well, we're in a magic world. How many herbs? There's so many herbs. You know, you can make so many teas. Not to mention, I'm gonna have to make my own list of teas that my that my own class uses.
God. You can give us tea, or you're hoarding all the tea.
If you want some tea, I can. We're technically doing a short rest. I can... You want some tea?
I'm scared of you while you're saying that.
No, look, it's fine. It's just like it's one of the blends that my teacher made.
Maybe later.
Alright,
You,
well,
you see her grab nothing out of the air, and it's like her go to grab nothing, and there's a kettle, and then just like throws it away, and it disappears.
Fucking mages.
also, I need all three of your full names so that I can have Hot Hat add you to our roster.
Lily Black.
Zachary Rayman.
Fen. That's it.
What?
That shouldn't be enough.
Finn? Anything else? Nope. That'll work. Worst that can happen is we legally get you a last name. Or you own land. That's another way to get a title.
Seems now Fen, that's it.
Third pen? Huh? Has a ring to it.
Finn the Demon Lord. The Dragon
A
Lord.
bit much for me.
Ah.
Fen, the potion maker.
Finn the Everburning.
Ben, have you ever registered with the Adventurers Guild, Hunters Guild, the Dark Syndicate, or the Merchants Guild?
Not at all. If you're gonna ask Lily, no.
No, you guys gave last names, so the search results are a little less hectic. Apparently, there are 80 Finns in the.
How?
Zachary probably already had a card.
How am I even in the system? I don't. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I did take up some odd jobs here and there when I was traveling.
He's gonna laugh because the person who designed this system sort of omniscient.
Well, that's nice. Just
He's
tell him you're
bonus
thinking about
dice.
this one then.
He's sort of a artificer who makes absurd things.
Like this one, and I point to Finn.
Oh my god, all the teas. There's so many.
Wow.
Butter
Hold
tea.
on.
Caramel tea, that sounds
gotta
good.
see all of the. I'm going to copy and paste this into a text document.
Just roll a
It's not-
D60 whenever you pour like a tea you drink, and just be like, that's tea you're drinking.
Roll a d60.
Go for it, honestly. Like whenever you do your downtown tea.
I had a character who had a D100 for pies.
I think you can roll D60s. You can check. If I just type out D60s.
You can roll a D whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Foundry's good.
Yeah, assign a number per tea.
Alright, I have a new text document that's just called.
Wait, why is there slime honey pie in there in the tea list?
Egg tea, oak tea.
Dragon poison tea. Oh hell no.
Oh, I drink that one. I'm like, this one. I feel like I've had something similar.
So how much millions of dollars did you just spend on this tea?
How much did I spend on tea? I don't like that
Yeah,
look.
please. As long as it's got dragon parts, so. I
Some
mean, I
of
guess
them
there's a.
do have dragon
Okay,
parts.
to be fair though, dragons seem to be in abundance nowadays. So
Yeah.
maybe.
I like how the last one you just put hint tea. Just it's. Whiskey tea. There's two.
I just got
different
back from
whiskey
Canada,
teas because
and I
those are
bought
special.
a fucking bag of these maple candies. No, they're death for me.
Now you mentioned I could probably get a good deal on dragon meat right now. I should probably look into that.
I love how only one poisonous tea in this whole batch. I was really hoping for a little.
I mean,
There's only one named poison.
exactly labeled.
Okay, yeah, there's one named poisonous. I mean, enough salt can kill somebody, but and nutmeg.
Oh, elf moon tea. That sounds like some whiskey. Oh no.
Elk.
I like how
moon?
you went.
Oh,
I
elk
like how you went straight over the dead tea.
I
There's a
chose
dead
to.
tea?
The dead tea.
Oh, there is a dead tea.
410. Oh, I don't have that much money. I don't know about you.
There's literally a finger bone in it.
Can I create a?
They will put.
Oh, I-
an iridium. Consider it a signing bonus.
You see relief, like immediate relief. Wash like sweat was dripping as soon as they saw the fucking like ticket for us. Oh fuck! I'm not gonna be able to pay this.
I'm sorry, Lash. You're getting $1 from me.
I now can officially not spend a single bit more iridium though. I'm at officially 420.
Oh yeah, that's it. They're done.
Ah.
Suppose I should put
I
this
went
cloud
through
away.
5 stages of grief right there. I my heart dropped and it restarted. You know, like from those cartoons where the ghost comes out with the mouth.
Yep.
Who's that for a second? Hey, if you want to try dragon poison tea, I have an antidote. Ah? You never know what it
No.
can do? Ah, ah, ah.
There's no way you're gonna drink all of those.
I'm already 40 down. Or halfway down, whatever's half. 30? 30 down.
Let
I've
me
been
stop for a
tasting
bathroom
it.
break every 5 minutes.
Man, my character was about to go in debt in the first session. Holy shit.
Right down.
Throws 5 extra iridium. It's a tip. It's a
That would be insulting. Okay, what is the tip on that? Let me look it up. Report that.
Listen, I'm doing an Asian tip. $2 no matter how big the bill is, okay?
13% tip. Oh, that is 53.
It's so much. It's so.
Alright, he picked us up the quest. Now we need to figure out how we're gonna get our mode of transportation. The guy who got abducted.
No idea.
Well, I have a flying broom. I can just ride that for myself. So that's -1 person you have to worry about.
How far are we going?
All the way west.
He pulls out his map. A moment.
Far. Just put it back.
I'm not much of an endurance traveler, so I got nothing for it. We're in the north. I can help you out more.
Well, if it comes down to it, I can always like drive the carriage or something because I don't know.
Yeah,
I
pull
can
by
take
what?
You hear furious typing.
You know that airship that you saw earlier? That would take like a month to go from the Black City to the edge of the map. And that's like the fastest airship. Top of the line.
18,500 miles.
Here's
Honestly,
what-
could be worse.
This is a year-long quest, right?
No, this is the.
This
This is just that it doesn't necessarily have a time limit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit.
The Cult of the Dead was the year-long thing, right?
Yes. And that's just we gotta gather to figure out what's going on.
Well then,
Probably visit the person who actually gave it out.
We're in a central city, right?
ish.
It is the
Ish.
central city.
Okay. So like, wouldn't there be like other towns, like major towns that like transport magic? I feel like
Well,
that'd be
yes, there's that. Our fearless top hat also has it. Although I believe if we want to teleport, the closest, as it's like almost this, you can't see his face because again, there's no face to see, but you can almost feel this sense of dread as he says this. Closest town would be ours.
What's wrong with that place?
That's where we started.
Well,
That is where I woke up with no memory in a prison.
Well, if it,
Is
That
this
one
where
before.
I show up again?
Yes.
But
I've
there.
never been there.
We could always go north of there.
Oh, that was even worse. The town of we didn't stop there.
No, not that far north. My pet
No.
project.
Oh. Think they'd survive? Are they tame?
No, they're. I mean, I think Grace put like structures to hold them.
Well,
Excuse
I
me,
mean,
what?
this man is trying to create. Oh wait, you wouldn't get that reference.
Don't tell me it's orphan dragon.
No, it's a zoo. Yeah, those are a thing. Yeah, zoo. It's a zoo.
Those things that people put rare animals in cages to show off.
Well, I guess his would be more like a nature park than a zoo, especially if there aren't
sounds
any
fun.
pens.
Nature parks are fun. They can't be that dangerous. I mean, well, actually, they can be dangerous for y'all.
Don't underestimate those things. Beasts are always beasts.
By the way, Akito, you got them all signed up, right? By the way, group, no group.
Slow waves.
which one?
T75.
As I bow.
What'd you say? It cut out.
Which one's Fen?
I'll raise
As I
my
pull up
hand.
my familiar card. Who's Fen?
I'll raise my hand like a schoolboy.
got my- Familiar card.
Oh, thank you.
Hold your hand. This is gonna hurt a little bit.
Okay.
Nice. And I go at you with my card to cut you, and your blood goes into my card. All right.
Do you need everybody's blood?
You have all been. No, you guys were in the system. There was 80 of him. Why is there 80 of you?
Bald.
I mean, if you need like ambiguous blood, I have like a vial somewhere.
It was more of a. So they know which Fen.
So, with that, Lily, Finn, and Zachary, all at the same time, you hear a very powerful feminine voice. Receive my blessing. And all of you will right here.
They did you inform them?
No, I haven't gotten around to that yet. We just now decided what quest we were going on.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
All right. So,
I'm worried.
congratulations, everyone. You are all part of the Golden Twilight. We are the few who helped stop the second wave of catastrophe. We have helped redeem one god. We have helped redeem Timora. There's good things and bad things. See, back 100 years ago, the gods were called upon by other gods to help in a battle. And, well, not everyone came to that call. And people were really hurt. Some of these gods were mortally wounded. Until just recently, if you've noticed that magic's been wonky, and anyone who's cast magic know it's been wonky for a while, and it's finally all fixed. So, due to, the gods' neglect of helping the other gods, this force stripped them of their powers and made them fall. And I guess the gods believe 100 years is good enough time to atone. So there was a giant trial, and the gods said this isn't fair. We want our powers back. Blah blah blah. And the powers that be said, you can have your powers back, but you have to find a group of mid-level adventurers to redeem yourself. And yeah. And apparently, Timora is a god of good luck and misfortune. So I'm not entirely sure, but you guys all might now have prices on your heads like us. Welcome to the group.
Oh, lovely. So, like, roll off
Have
first.
sort of blessing. Does this interfere with any other sort of blessing could have possibly gotten? Okay, cool. Big up.
I have not. I think like the fallen gods give blessings, but gods, we have a boon from Timora.
Mm.
I think
I
that's a
got
little
this.
different than a blessing.
I got a sort of like blessing thing from the Fae goddess. Sips tea.
Gotcha, it's very interesting.
Hey, huh?
Mhm.
Alright, then we're heading west. I'm guessing you all have a cart.
Are we ready to travel, or do you guys still need
Oh,
stuff?
everything broke.
Oh, 1 second.
You're good
And
now.
you see Vort taking the assassin's body and putting it in his bag of holding.
What?
Waste not, want not.
Alright then.
You know, thinking about
And
it.
by bag of holding, do you mean your stomach
No, I have a regular one now.
or an actual bag?
Yeah, actual bag.
I mean my stomach.
Our 4 second. Our.
Unclench his jaw.
Like a fucking snake. Like
Man-made horrors beyond human comprehension. That could get up from the
Whatever
stool.
happened to our cart, Fort?
Did we have a card on this party?
Yeah, we had
Yes.
3 chocobos.
Oh, right, yes. I think I got destroyed.
Months ago.
Yeah, well, we don't have it now. Say that.
Oh, those chocobos had a good life.
so we need to buy seeds and a cart.
But we're teleporting part of the way, right?
Well, yeah, but
You just buy it there then? Or we didn't bring it with us?
I have a feeling that we're not gonna be able to buy.
Well, where we're going, we won't. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not gonna be able to what?
Not gonna be able to buy a cart when we get there.
Depending. I mean, are we going there? We could get cart if we went to a town. But the problem is the towns. Is Thea still AFK?
Thea's back.
That's like perfect timing. So, are we going to the town of Arkset? Are we going to
Your zoo.
Dino Land, and or are we going to Dungeon?
Oh god. So we have a town, Jurassic Park, and a dungeon. Those are our options.
Some people have pet rocks.
No, I've dealt with beasts before, so that could be alright.
I feel like we should pick the first option. That's my vote.
Which was the first
Town
one?
would be easiest to get cart.
Go to town and then get cart.
I think that What do you think there? And if you're here, we don't hear you.
I don't think he's actually here.
He said back.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me? I was answering.
Yeah.
Did you ask me?
Yeah. All right. So, they kind of want to go to the town because they want to buy a cart.
Okay.
But I had asked you which is closer, the town, the Dino Park, or the dungeon to the quest.
Relativity in the forest.
We can do that.
So with you guys knowing that information, where would you like to go?
I think the dungeon, just because it's closer. But the town would, the town and getting a cart would also be a great option as well. It would just require more traveling, which I'm fine with.
Town would certainly be a more senior crowd.
Yeah, that's why I vote that.
No, sure. Why not?
So it's more votes for the town then?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Does everyone have everything they need?
Yep. Checks pockets. Book. Oh, my broom. I, command word the broom to come to me. Alright, now I got everything.
And the man, thank
All right,
you for the follow.
everyone get close.
We appreciate it. For the
Rummage
stream.
through, pull out.
All right.
Pull out a little notebook. Take my top hat off. Pull out helmet operation. Ready? And we're off.
Skyrim building.
I believe as we do this, as we're all standing close together, kind of like once we're all encompassed, we that's when we teleport. Have to ask one question. Go.
Better not be a Constitution saving throw, because I will die.
Ah, crap. As soon as we get there, a couple butlers and maids drop what they what they had. You could all he'll open up kind of like way to like I have to talk to my father 1 second, or you guys can head in town and purchase a cart.
I think you're cutting out a lot.
Welcome to my house. This is my
Hmm.
parents' house. You know? And as we showed up, a couple of maids and butlers dropped what they had. And you guys can either wait in the smoking room or go into town and purchase a cart.
Nah, no real rush. I'm not
I'll
waiting.
go into town.
No.
Probably not to buy a cart, but I'll go into town.
I'll go to buy the cart and the animals, whatever we need.
Okay, I'll go with you.
I'll give you quick directions of where to go. And who is going with Fort?
I am. Lily.
And to keep those two alive, Zachary will go with them. He's watching the almost.
Yeah, I made it
paraplegic
this.
walking around.
Listen, I made it this far by myself.
Just
I
make sure you
think the
keep
god
going
is
far.
flock in a game of chance, so
Fine. And I'll do like a spin to match the, climate. Or the clothes. I spin and the clothes change to match the climate. This is more suitable.
Well, it is springtime, so
Zachary's wearing like a fur coat on top of his armor with his, like, as you see in the picture there. You know how he's not broiling.
Well, I like matching my environment.
Yeah, you do that.
I suppose I'll go with them.
We're all going.
We're all going into town.
so everyone's going, and Akito's going to talk to his father.
Yeah.
Yep.
Catch up. So this, but it is a trade town where, being one of the far reaches cities of the Black Plains, you know, before you get into the other areas. Several guards, several townspeople, whatnot. You make your way in. There is a general area to buy parts and mounts.
We good enough? All right.
Elderly
Zachary heads
man.
over to him.
Yes. You folks passing through?
Yeah, it's looking for a cart and some mounts to go our. You both traveling?
I have to ask, are you looking to rent or buy?
we'll buy.
It's better. Some people like to rent, but we don't know why. You wind up paying. But the owner wants me to ask.
I got it.
People rent mounts? That seems weird.
Yeah, you pay through the nose, but I guess they don't want to have to feed them.
And they're not going to survive long enough for us to worry about feed.
Hopefully they will. I don't know about. I'm not like liquid money over here. Zachary looks over.
I mean, if you don't want to have them live that long, you can
So
do
you don't
that.
want chocobos then, right?
Do you have other mounts?
I mean, when you tend to abuse a chocobo, their
Oh
claw
no,
doesn't look nicely on you.
we've never abused them. It's just dangerous travels.
Yeah, right. You know how a chocobo is born.
I've heard about it, yeah.
Wait, did you hear? Someone's been trying to go around telling that you kicked them. That's not how it works. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew. I don't want to, taking the chocobo out and trying kicking it, making it make more.
I mean, have you ever tried?
Yes, that's not how it works. What color? You're in
What
luck.
colors do you
I have
have?
yellow.
Is that it?
How many were you looking to buy, and how big of a cart?
Are we 6 or 7 now?
Technically 7. There's just a guy who's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty large
Something
card
big
then.
enough for 7.
Covered or uncovered?
Covered.
Covered.
I mean, Lily might be small enough for us to shove her into like a compartment, but
What was that?
don't worry about it.
Hard. Did you want covered?
Covered.
Covered. How many?
How many
people?
chocobos? Or how many people?
How many
There'll be
people?
7 of us. 7.
Covered or uncovered?
Covered.
All right, covered. Gotcha. What color chocobo?
Whichever
got-
one you have the most of.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes out back. I'll be back.
Kind of want to look around this town. Looks nice.
5 minutes goes by. 10 minutes goes by. You guys passing through? Or are you staying here?
Is there anyone else who works here?
Travelers.
Everyone else
Nope.
who's here
Yeah.
has a sword unsheathed just slightly.
Zachary puts a hand out to like, let me handle this.
I was about to peace bond, so.
Do you want me to get fed?
No, we're looking for a covered cart, about medium size, needs 7 people. At
Okay.
least 2 chocobos.
2 chocobos,
Covered or
any color.
uncovered?
Covered.
I'm gonna go look for somebody else.
Zachary's gonna do this loop as long as it takes.
Okay, Lily isn't gonna do this loop as long as it takes. I will fly around the town.
So you're flying around town,
Yeah, just like
or are you
above.
well, right behind the place there is a stable which has the chocobos, and there's a young gentleman working out there.
Okay, I will go to that guy. Hello. I lower.
I don't want any apples.
Listen, and I like jump off of it. And I like
I'm
float
listening.
down. I need a cart, 2 chocobos. I need a cart that can hold 7 people and 2 chocobos. That's it.
Covered or uncovered?
God damn it, uncovered.
Uncovered.
No, covered. Fuck.
Ah, do,
Covered.
co-
Covered.
do you want comfortable? Like you guys want to be crammed in there, or you guys want? Because like, if you took 4 yellow chocobos and then you had a covered wagon and there's a larger one, then you guys could like stretch out. But if you had the smaller cart, then you'd be like crammed in there.
I'll take the crammed one.
So you're looking for space? You want crammed? Okay.
We just need to get to places.
Do you want? How much food do you want?
Do I know how many days travel or months travel it is from here to the place?
I don't
throw
even know
my-
if you know where you are.
I know I'm at a town. I throw my
we
broom
were in
at.
fact not the one for this.
I will throw my broom to Thea and will hit.
What
Try to
do you
get my
do?
broom to get Thea, because I don't want to leave.
The kid's just watching the broom fly off.
Over
Is
here.
that coming back?
Over.
Oh yeah.
Listen, just.
Yeah.
We'll worry about feed in a minute.
Cart's
Just
right
get the. Okay, cool. We'll get feed later.
Well,
Probably.
alright, do you want to help me? Did you pay Henry?
Oh god, how much is it?
$750 iridium without food?
Isn't that a little overpriced for somebody like me? I want to persuade him to lower the price.
W Riz.
Yeah.
Alright,
Could
roll
I?
Persuasion.
I
Or
will.
some sort of charisma. If you're doing persuasion, yes.
I'm doing persuasion. Fuck yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Doing math.
Yeah, that sucks. I ride on your broom.
I whistled the broom back. Sure.
600 iridium.
And,
I take the broom.
As the broom comes back, Thea's riding back on it.
Yeah. Okay. I would have
Zachary
got the
follows
broom to come
Thea
back as
over.
soon as.
At
Thea-
a walking pace.
You're better. You're better at buying things than me, and. It's 600 iridium. Without feed.
If I can ride that thing.
If he can ride my broom a little bit.
How far?
Find out how far it Was that?
Yeah, just get off the broom first.
Fort would have followed Thea.
I'm gonna let him try
So-
to sit on the broom any way he wants. I don't let
He
the
gets
broom
on
get
the
too far
broom,
away from me. I
and he
don't.
face plants.
Oh god damn it.
Here,
I'm
let me
not
just
ready.
let me give you some guidance, and let me just give you some help. Can I, since I've used this broom a lot, can I just like basically tell the broom to ride in like a circle,
Sure.
and he gets on it? There you go. And I'll jokingly send it up like 15 feet suddenly.
Ah!
About 8 days, 8 days.
All right, get off the broom, and it like sweeps underneath him. Sweeps run underneath him.
At 15 feet up in the air?
I'd catch him.
No, not at
I'd
15
catch
feet
him.
up in the air. You know what? If you want to catch him, but yeah, just without thinking, I just like call the broom back wherever he's
Oh,
at.
Jesus Christ. I run under there.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
thank you.
Can we not kill the
Right.
shopkeep before we leave?
Okay. First of all, I forgot he was on it. Okay,
And then I drop
I
him
got
from my hand, from my
promotion?
arms.
I'm not your boss. Go talk to
I'm
Henry.
a shopkeep. How much grain did you need?
Fucking 9, 16.
Let's say 2 weeks worth. Just it's safe.
You
Extra
mean
days.
3 weeks worth? Oh, wait, yeah, days are weird.
Yeah,
Never
a
mind.
week is 10 days.
I forget the days are weird.
Yeah, days are weird. 2 weeks.
Why do we gotta change it, man? I got my brain not gonna work.
This makes more
He
sense
runs out
to
back
me.
and grabs enough for 2 weeks and throws it in the cart. And he starts hooking up 4 chocobos.
4? I thought I said 2.
We need 4 for the.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, we need. Yeah, you know what? This is your business. I just wasn't being stuck in an infinite loop.
I
I'm
mean, we
gonna go
probably
find a
should've-
place to get a drink.
Did you really
I'm
get us the smallest cart they had? And he like looks at it. You got the fucking cramped one. Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna go for a drink, and I'll just start walking off in a direction.
Whatever.
I have the money for the nicer part.
If you want the nice cart, pay for the nice cart.
Yeah, if you got the money, go for it. I don't.
I didn't think we needed it.
Anything besides this. This is gonna be horrific.
Also, yeah, isn't one person or 1 to 2 people on the top, and then the
I'm
people in the
saying
back?
on the
And
top.
well, the front is what I meant. You
Oh.
know, like guiding.
He said it's gonna be crammed for 7 people.
Yeah, but also
Never-
I'm not gonna be in the cart. I'm gonna be on my broom.
I mean, you'll get tired eventually.
Will the broom keep up with the chocobos? I don't think it will.
Oh, actually, how
They're
fast
pretty
are
fast.
those?
I think it's like what Final Fantasy 14 or whatever the fucking games are. They're pretty damn fast, but
I have a 50-foot fly speed. I have a 50-foot fly speed.
They're 5
So-
faster than you.
oh, there you can't
God,
keep up.
God damn it! I guess I'm
Hey.
riding in the back.
Can they Sardine can with us?
That or I'll just tie a sled on the back. So I don't...
Well, to be fair, we say 7, but it'll only be 6 of us because Akito and I will be pushing off. He has things to do. I have things to do. Is what I have.
Whatever you are.
We'll make it work.
I'm gonna go for a drink now. Looks for
You just
bar.
add like 5 gallons of tea. Whatever.
I don't like your judgment.
Did you drink all those teas?
I did drink all the teas. kinda-
Give me 3 con saves.
I'm gonna piss for a day straight.
Oh
Actually,
god.
no. You're immune to poison. Never mind.
I'm immune to poison. Yep. And also, I imagine the liquid kind of just disappears extremely fast without actually going, getting digested, given
Starvation curse? That's how I was
roll
thinking.
2d6, 3d8, and then 2d6.
2d6, 3d8, and what?
2d6.
2d6.
2d6. Five. A 1 and a 4.
Are you immune to fire?
Fuck. I am
You
not
take
immune to
5
fire.
points of fire damage when you drink the dragon fire. Roll
Okay.
3d8.
Jeez, I'm gonna die. 3d8?
Yep.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
12
12?
points of acid damage when you drink the dragon acid. And 2d6.
You might get downed.
I'm not. Okay, yeah.
You
What
get
was
4
this?
points
Was
of
this?
temporary hit points
Okay, so it's
when
So
you
it's
drank
just-
some weird tea with a bone in it.
okay. So it's 12 minus 4. So it's minus 8. So I'm at 14 HP. I'm going for a drink.
As Lily takes off to get a drink, what's the rest of you guys doing?
Set up the cart.
I'll have
forgot
to
my
actually
actions have
switch out
consequences.
switch out for the larger cart.
Yeah.
I'm a shopkeep.
All right, shopkeep,
broken.
give us a larger cart.
With my discount. Pulls out calculator.
Uh, 300 more iridium.
900. Oh, and is that including the food?
Yeah, that's including food.
Alright.
How much iridium do you have?
I threw
Uh,
in the food because I'm a shopkeep. I can do that.
I broke him. Me as a player have broke this NPC because I let him fall 15 feet.
I have about 4.7 million.
Jeez.
Okay.
I see why we were given at all of the bonuses that we got as new players.
Well, he happened to step into a very lucrative. I mean, Thea alone has 17,000. That was just from completing the Wave of Catastrophe.
I'll go get Henry so you can pay him.
Aren't you the shopkeep?
This is
I can take money.
Yep, you can, bud. Here you go.
Yep, 900 gold. Iridium.
I fucking hate this guy. This character alone is gonna make Lily a day drinker.
Why I don't deal from Tempest.
Hovered around cover.
Tempest.
Fuck.
Can
You know, I see why
I'm a
Thea,
shopkeep. Can you get me a job there?
I see why Thea did not like this fucking place.
Somebody here. All right, just give him the money. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
This town's giving the creeps.
Oh no, it was much worse before
He's
we saved it.
he's
Believe
dragging
it or not.
he's dragging the money like
I mean, that is like 90 pounds.
Oh, how heavy is iridium instead? Because how
If
heavy
you
is
give someone 900, you divide it by 10, and that's the weight of a gold coin. Iridium's the same weight.
fuck? Yeah, that makes sense. I had to get rid of a lot of my gold weight in spell components. I have 20 pounds worth of gold on
I can
me.
carry it for you.
I currently have 368 pounds of it.
Jesus Christ.
It hasn't bothered him.
I also love the fact that like Lily doesn't care about having loose money on them because witches get a bad rap everywhere for the most part. It's great. I don't have to worry about thieves. And if I do, I won't have to for long.
Alright. So eventually he drags it in there. He thanks you for offering, but he says he's the shopkeep. He has to do this. Alright, it's promoted. He gets paid now. And then Lily takes off to go get a drink.
How much the dragon weigh? Just randomly, you know.
I don't think you can carry that. I'm sorry.
Carry what?
I was asking how much a
Dante.
dragon weighed.
5 pounds.
5 pounds? I forgot a couple zeros there, or
If you kill something, it turns into a crystal.
I forgot about that. Well,
Oh
one.
yeah.
You're correct.
Technically, all of us could carry a dragon. Theoretically.
I don't know how much a crystal weighs, but
Okay. I feel like it would weigh more given it's a dragon crystal rather than just like an
Something
owl
big
It
bear.
just changes saturation.
Ah.
Alright. Alright, so we got our cart, we got our things. You're drinking. We heading back to grab our glorious leader and heading out.
Lily, what are you trying to drink?
Whatever looks interesting. Whatever building that looks like it sells drinkable liquids, I will go and get something. I know, very specific.
There is, once you get into the center, you can see there is a tavern called the Boar's Head, and there is another one that has a picture of a bottle of like wine, and it just says Kylie.
I'm gonna go in that one. I'm going in the Kylie one.
And you go in there, and it is just bottles and bottles of wine. Young lady, there. Yes, miss, can I help you?
I'm like dusting myself off from almost falling off my broom from being not poisoned but on fire internally. Okay. Do you have something interesting to drink? Something local, not stupid expensive?
Are you looking for a fine bottle or a gallon?
bottle.
Hard or just sparkly?
Hard. Die. Okay,
I would suggest the strawberry rose then for 2 iridium.
gives her 5 iridium, takes the bottle, or takes 2 bottles.
What a tip.
One's a tip. The
Thank you very much.
and I put one of the bottles in my bag, and I'm walking out uncorking this bottle. And I'm going to fly back to the house on the outside while pouring the the wine into a teacup because it's the only cups I can fucking summon. Yep,
So everyone is going back to Akito's place?
Yeah.
correct.
As you are approaching, Akito is coming your way. All wrapped up.
All right, then that works. Good timing.
To the forest.
Yeah, we got our card here already.
Yes.
And I guess this would be the time where we ask, with traveling over distance, do you guys as a group prefer to go day by day, or say you are trying to get to destination from A to B and roll on a random table to see how many encounters you happen, and then we go from there? Or do you want to break up A to B into like a couple sections? So it is either day to day, a couple section journey, or 1 section journey.
I like the couple section journey myself.
I like couple as well. Don't want to cut out all the fun parts when traveling.
Yeah, but day by day,
Day by day is way too much.
it's so. I played a campaign where we did day by day, and I barely lived as a player.
It's more like I did day by day, and we do a survival check every single day, and then we talk about food rations, and then we talk about encounters, and then like, okay, so 2 months of travel later, 5 sessions. I'm like, okay, no. So, my
12
vote's on-
sessions later, so we get to the first place we need. Yeah, I
My
like
vote's
breaking
on segment.
sections. Is Finn here? He said he was back, but he's still muted.
I'm here.
Okay. Day by day sections or the
Whatever you
fast
guys
travel.
want to do. Not a preference for me.
forward?
I like the few sections one.
Alright, that seals it. I think. 3, technically 4 over 5.
Well, the valid votes were only for 4 of you, so
Yeah.
and 0 if he.
Oh, and 0. Yeah.
I think he's sticking around, but with the way we've had, with the luck we've had with the last string of players, we're kind of. I think Grim and I are.
Yeah. From the message I got, which was the 4th question, I was so concerned.
And like, are you sure you're gonna show up? Right? I can like go to work and like do it from work. I'm like, no.
Dude, I my
never
first-
thought I had to ask that question before.
Neither
I
did
never thought I would
We've been
have to.
doing this
I
a
never
long
thought.
time.
I never thought I would have to be asked that question before. Like I have Mondays
It's
off.
it happened like
So-
4 times. 4 separate weekends this happened.
What?
So we were like, okay, that's it. That's gonna become a permanent question.
That's
I get off of work on
You're
Mondays.
like-
Way
you're
early
like
for that.
dusting off. You're like dusting off a text document.
Oh yeah, we don't mind about being accommodating. So like if your work got off at say like an hour before the game started, and you had to join the first little part like from your car, that's fine. We don't care about that. It's when you're
Just
trying to
fucking
do it in
be
the
there.
middle of work. This guy apparently worked at like some private resort, and so he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be able to play," and then he goes, "Well, I just won't be able to talk during the times when I have customers up." And there wasn't a time
Which was
when there wasn't a
apparently all the
customer up.
time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a big yikes. So I guess for the sectioning until we get the others
Yeah.
in on it. Cool. I still can't fucking believe that.
You wouldn't believe how much my questionnaire has evolved from campaign 1. The campaign 1 questionnaire was like 2 simple questions. Do you like D&D and can you make it on time? And if you said no to the second one, I was like, okay, cool. Will you be able to join like halfway through or what? Because at that point, I had 3 brand new players who had never touched D&D.
So like I've
Oh, and this
done
was
like
I've
I've been playing D&D for a couple years, and like I fully wasn't expecting this level of custom stuff, but I was thoroughly surprised and I liked it because I haven't actually been able to do it.
Of RP systems.
See, I played Shadowrun a couple times. That was fun. Shadowrun's fun as fuck. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's what Cyberpunk wants to be.
you're not wrong.
even though Cyberpunk came first, technically.
Oh.
I want it to be known once I hit 11th level, I'm faster than the yellow Chocobaros or whatever you pronounce in terms of flying.
I don't know what I'll be at 11th level because I have 4 classes to distribute experience to.
I will be right back.
On this first leg, we're 4 little things. I would like 4 perceptions. You can choose who gets a roll, or if one person rolls them all.
I'll do one.
I am back. I would like to do a perception. As well.
Nice, nice.
Holy shit, maybe you should.
Why
be
is your
the other person
perception?
with this.
Oh, hell no!
Holy fuck!
What did you do?
I mean, I get that, like, for each of these rolls I can add a +5, because it's technically separate days.
Oh, great heavens.
Yeah, my perception actually is about the same as that if I were to cheese
Mine
it.
ain't. I got like a +3.
Well, I have a +6, and then once a day I can choose to add my charisma to any roll. So...
Y'all got that.
Oh yeah, I should probably actually roll it instead of just having the perception skill check thing be open.
I mean, if you want to cheese it, you can just spam Boon of Tamora.
What's Boon of What
That's
is Boon
the
of...
extra D20 once per day.
I'm not doing that.
That's not fair though.
It's plus 1d10 per short rest.
No, it's plus 1d20.
What?
Go look at it.
Oh, it's not the boon of
Yes.
luck. It's a special
Yeah.
one.
Yes, I put that there as a placeholder. Timoros
You
is much
changed
more
it on
powerful.
me?
I did.
So +5, so 18 is my perception, which doesn't even come close to 30.
Mine didn't get changed. Can I change mine?
Yeah, go for it. Same rules, just a D20 instead of
Cool. Like, mine only says a D10. I got boned.
While we're traveling, when Vort's not keeping watch, he'll be studying his 2 remaining secret cookbooks.
Nice.
That's
I
cool.
need 2 more perceptions. Whoever wants to roll those.
I'll roll 1.
Don't ask the guy with no face.
I will also roll 1 again. Plus 5, so 15.
I got the Wanderer feature. That helps.
What does that do?
It would help him in the north, not here.
Yeah, but it says excellent memory maps, so you know.
Yeah, but we literally have the map.
We do have a map.
Yeah.
So yes, you can definitely recall the map that they showed you.
Mhm.
It's a very detailed, but for some reason, actually, you know what? That's a perfect opportunity. Zachary, you would notice Thea's map is not up to date. Like, some of the places in the north for you are named completely different than what you know they are right now.
It's a bit of a relic you got going on here.
So we can pull up the Black Plains full then?
Yes. Actually, ironically, original Black Plains. I don't have that. It is not accessible.
Ooh.
Also, during the travel, if you want to indulge in Lily's tea, that is always an option.
You and your tea.
It has no downsides. Probably.
Don't have the face to indulge in tea with.
I'll just send you over an empty cup.
Not just bullying.
Well, I inclusive, okay? I'm gonna do this for my health.
Oh yeah, Aspiring Leader. So let me. Everyone take 11 temp HP. There's my words of wisdom. We're just doing a bit of traveling here. It's not gonna be too hard. Stick close. Don't fly off on our magical broom into the forest, and we'll be fine.
Listen, I grew up in these forests.
Uh huh.
I did. I mean, it was. How many years ago?
Gray, I Ford, I posted what you see on your first roll.
Okay. Vort would point out these two silvery-looking people traveling in the same direction as us.
Mm-hmm.
Good eye. Oh, we lose.
And when you look, that's what you see.
Discord crashed.
Welcome back. What the hell is that?
Did you say still furry?
You're
They
looking
seem
on
to
my
be
chat.
bouncing in a similar direction that you guys are going.
Those slimes?
Could I roll history to see if I remember or have somewhere in my flying book?
It would be difficult for you because I believe you said you tried to stay out of things, but you can roll. It's going to be a more difficult of a DC for you though.
Staying out of things? What?
You're living
Lily,
on a
right?
rock.
Huh? Wait,
You're
what'd you
Lily,
say?
right? You
Yeah.
because didn't you say in your backstory you tried to stay out of things? You tried to stay under a rock, as it was said.
No, that was not me. In my backstory, I just lived with a witch
Okay, roll.
and almost died and traveled, across multiple areas. I don't know where a rock came into play. It's a 16.
Oh, I remember. I remember the start of the session you talked about like the Elven War and how you'd be old enough to like almost like be involved in it. I think that's where the mistranslation came through.
Hmm. I don't know if 16's high enough, anyways.
I mean, in history, you don't know, but I mean, you're traveling with a slime guy, and you met two slime guys at the Educated Teacup.
Fair. Trucks.
Do you look hostile or they just bouncing?
I don't know how a hostile bounce would look.
I mean, like, I don't know, like a little jiggy when they bounce, or they just bouncing.
Jiggly when they bounce.
I don't know, maybe.
Are they aggressively bouncing?
I asked, he didn't know. Do they notice us? That's a better question.
They don't seem to look in your direction. So I would say no.
Let's just keep moving. I think that's one of Aikido's people.
I'd have to agree then. There's just
Alright,
one of us,
who is driving this wagon?
I'd reason probably Zachary. He's done a lot of traveling on foot and by van.
Alright, Zachary, can you give us an animal handling check?
All right.
Unless you have land vehicles.
I definitely do not. All right. No enemies. No enemies. No enemies. First roll of the entire game. All right. All right. 17.
So as you guys are cutting, through the proverbial plains, you've been traveling. You guys outpaced the slime guys, and you get to a bit of rough terrain, and luckily you've had enough training in the north to avoid certain obstacles, and the carts go back and forth, but you're able to keep it going. People in the back getting junced around a little bit, but not enough to take any damage because you were good enough to avoid that hazard. And then for the rest is pretty much nothing. So the first leg of the journey, I will have to figure out how many days it takes you to get here, but you arrive small little wooded 8 days to get to the woods, or 8 days to get to the real estate.
It would be 8 days.
To the estate.
Oh,
All right, so that'd be 3 days because I was doing in 2 legs,
Okay, well,
so one to the
yeah.
estate and one to the woods. I think this is where we have to do some rolls, Jet, because who's alive?
I'm scared.
yeah. Okay, so time to go into people's folders and
People's folders.
ask the party that came before you. One of the things
Oh.
I did for them. The very first mission they were on was to break out of jail, and they decided to go into the sewer, which was supposed to be kind of the end of the act. That's where
So
the
just get
cult-
rid of it.
Yeah, they kind of dropped in from the jail into the sewer and right into the hands, loving arms of CR5 and above demons. So I had them make a group of level 12 adventurers to go save themselves, essentially.
Oh,
And
That's
they
funny.
They kind of became recurring characters as they were the resistance trying to overthrow the evil Lord of Arkset and trying to stop the cult of Diablo.
The
never
saviors,
heard
the
of that.
peacekeepers.
doing like, okay, your party got captured, make new characters to go save yourselves, and then go back to your own characters.
Yeah.
Unique method.
Something like
But the
that.
twist
Where
was all your backs are farmers.
See, I did something like that, but I had
Dragon armor.
characters already, or I had like NPCs that had sheets, so I just gave them the NPC sheets whenever I had to do that. So I was like, here you go, roleplay this how you want.
I had a campaign like that.
So Grim, so far there's only one survivor.
I can pick up and flick the dice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's the loaded dice option?
Yeah, that's a real question. Where's the loaded dice option?
There was one you never get.
Mm-hmm. Which makes me think there is one.
You can whatever you.
I mean, a DM's private role. They can just say whatever they want. I can't stop them.
Let's go. That's Akito. You're the only one that.
Not looking good for her. She's under Taki's Avengers.
Oh
Miscellaneous.
no! Gotta roll really good. Nope. So only one of them is left alive. Karma. Hey, the farm still stands though. Alright, Akito,
That's
you may
good.
continue.
So is it look like it's been attacked or?
Mm-hmm. The farm is standing, but there are like burned fields. Some of the buildings would be destroyed.
So as you guys are going, there is a small section of woods that is where kind of Akita was trying to lead you guys for like a rest point or whatever. It has destroyed areas all around it. Some of the trees, look like they've been attacked. All the farmers are gone then? So there's literally only one person?
I mean, there'd be like a few farm hands. Yeah, pretty much everyone else.
This ain't pretty.
So you roll up on this farm, which has a couple like farmers out there, and when they see you guys coming in, they run. They run. They head for the houses. You see some fresh graves.
Oh. Fun.
What happened here? He's gonna pull over. Alright guys, that was some charity work.
Good. Guys, this is a safe space. An operational base for a group called the Resistance. They were helping us and take care of the Colton team.
Looks.
Not good at all.
This looks very safe. looks around at destroyed fields. You sure this is the place?
I was here.
Doesn't
I
look very
mean,
operational.
if we want to, I can hold. I can hold a séance if we want to, like.
I mean, we got like
I don't
living ones.
know.
We don't need to do that.
Well, I mean, that's true.
I mean, that's a. So you know these people?
Yes.
Then why are they scared of you? Or are they just scared of people?
You might be scared in general. Not heavy.
That's fun.
Also, to be fair, there's only 2 of us left of the original of us that came here the last time. Like,
Fair point.
Even Vort was a different character when he was here last time.
That is a fair assessment.
Well, let's see what happens. I guess I should walk over.
I will be on my broom.
And as you guys, this person, flaming sword, comes running out of the front. Why am I on you? No. I'm like, why did it?
Give us
bring
back
me
our
this-
witch. Like in the temp,
Oh, it's me.
like how Lily's temp HP bar is like half of her entire HP.
Yeah, it is literally like 30% of my HP.
And she comes out, and she starts charging, but she gets about halfway, and you see she stops, and seems to recognize, and then she drops to her knees.
Oh my.
I am preparing to do peace bond. If she gets within 30 feet.
You're right over there.
Well, she got to this distance, and she just dropped to her knees.
Okay. Is she still holding the weapon?
It is a flaming, like looks like to you to a greatsword. It is in one of her hands on the ground.
Fort's gonna go and check on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
They
like
came. They killed everyone. Are you?
this close.
Are you talking about the dragons?
Man, what the fuck happened here?
They came. What? They just attacked. Kept attacking. Is it who I think it was? Chip?
Well,
Revenge.
first things first. Can you put the weapon, sheath it? Because we're friendly.
Clinches it, and the flames go out. She puts it on sheath.
Okay.
Save the city. The Netherites. But they came after us for revenge.
We're still here. You're long gone.
They rolled through and then they just kept going. Was the creature back that took one of the legs off of Taki? She looks over at Keto and goes, "That monster that nearly wiped us out the first time. Should have went back. He was too powerful. He found us. He finished what he started." Are you guys on the trail of him?
Maybe?
No, we're just passing through.
I mean, we can't just like
No.
leave this.
Did you at least get to say bye to your lost ones?
I give you a bit of a look.
If you mean bury them, yes. I mean, their graves are still fresh.
I could hold a seance for you for a final goodbye.
No, not the time away.
She takes like a big gulp.
All right, team model.
I can't.
What'd you say?
Team model. This is a pretty shit huddle, but what do I want to do here?
Team huddle is what you said.
Yeah. It's like a
Get your ass over here,
like
fucking.
where? All right. Oh, she flew over. Hold on a little bit. There we go.
There we go.
All right, let me move over this way just a little bit. All right.
All right.
Oh, do I gotta back up a little bit?
No, you're good. Oh, a little more out there.
Oh, no.
No, okay.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
It's not working. My feet they just go too far.
Just it's uneven
You know what?
ground.
You're slime person. You're fine.
Anyway,
Whatever.
so do we like want to help out here a bit? I'm sure the quest for it at this point, and they're also pretty fucking evil. So
I'm fine with helping.
Aikido will pipe up and say, the resistance, they were very powerful. If this creature came through and wiped them out, and what he controlled, I don't know.
So let's just hold a seance and call it good, and then keep going.
You really want to hold a seance for someone?
Listen, I haven't been able. Listen, I haven't done it in a while.
I need
And
you to
this
do
seems
that
like
for
a-
Grace.
You need me to do a seance for a woman named Grace. Thumbs up. Just it'll take some prep.
We're gonna do a pit stop, do a seance.
Amber over here will stand up and say, if you go after him, let me know. They did head west. And she says, I have to go sit.
Aren't we going west?
Yeah,
Ugh.
I send her over a plate with a teacup and a kettle.
Roll it. We'll see. We'll see.
Take a roll this time. It's fine.
Do you need to know about Grace?
Just me and you. We can. It's a whole thing. As long as you know the person, it should be way more successful. We can do it at like their old house or like a grave or general area.
Oh.
Well, we saw the graves.
Yeah, just
So the graves would be over here about 100 feet just as we passed in. And as you walk over to the graves, there is one that says Smolder, one that says Taki, says Grace, one that says, I believe, Elizabeth,
I'm just gonna go ahead and
Isabel.
put this. Oh, that used spell slot, not spell points. Do I? Ah, this is how I did it. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Done did. Alrighty.
And how does this seance work?
I'm just gonna read it out of character real quick, just because I didn't fully read it.
Yeah.
So, basically, we make contact with the dead person, and they're most of the time, like majority of the time, it's gonna be them as long as they're not hostile towards one of us. And they don't really have to say anything, truthfully.
Well, I get to see her again.
I don't think so, but you'll at least get to say a couple questions or a goodbye.
Okay.
Oh, it takes one other person. I need one other person. Thea, I yell.
Actually, at the moment, he's sort of chanting something.
Okay, Vort.
Yeah.
You, Mir.
What do you need?
It's just preparation for a seance. It's fine. Like, it's just a whole thing. All right, whenever you're ready, let's just interlock hands.
Sherlock hands.
And I guess I'll take the description and the name of Grace and call out to her. Seance is so much more finicky than the cleric spell. It's a lot more thematic though. Oh, well, it does
She was
manifest as a
also a
ghostly
member.
specter.
She was also a member of the CTF, my familia. She's actually the person who got me into my faith. And she was a druid. And you said we have to roll something, or?
It just says it's a 5% chance that the spell contacts the wrong spirit per question, I think.
That's a D20 then.
Yeah. That's a D12. I want a D20. 16. I think that's good enough.
So this ghostly image of a slime girl.
Me as a player, I'm laughing.
And I can ask the questions, right?
Yeah, you can.
Are you at peace? I guess Jet was she, the way she was killed, was she able to go a version of heaven or whatnot?
No, as a matter of fact, it wouldn't.
Oh god, this is gonna be terrible.
So she'd be writhing in pain then, wouldn't she?
Extreme pain, especially since they got away the first time. He caused quite a bit of trouble for the whole.
So I don't even get a question off because all I see is her just sitting there writhing and screaming.
I'm like holding out a crystal ball.
And I just turned to Lily and says, "Can you stop this?"
Yep. And I twist the crystal ball and send away the spirit. That was not expected. I pat him 3 times on the shoulder. Sorry. I walk back to the
And it was
thing.
weird because like when you pat him, he is slime, but like on the third pat, like it seems more solid. And you just see him like clenching his fists.
I'll just go back to the to the group huddle. Guess.
I guess it didn't go well.
It wasn't the best, to say the least.
Let's try to move on from this town when we can.
Yeah,
Doing some good staying here.
that's probably for the best. This did not go well. This is... God damn it, when I try to do something good, it always goes bad. Fuck.
Well, to be fair, this is a part of the story that we kind of
It's
put
super-
on pause because the players weren't coming this direction. So, I mean, it makes sense for us to go this way.
And-
It's just like, get to write out the rest of this because I had planned for this to happen. I just didn't know it was going to happen.
Yeah, it's super fucked. It's...
And you guys didn't know that this was in the route if we went from that place. If we went from anywhere else, we wouldn't have come here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, Huh.
And Akito and Grace were very fucking close. So Akito is taken. He is fucking.
I tried doing good, man.
Oh no, you did what you needed to do.
Listen, Lily's chaotic good, okay? Like, she tries doing her best.
Work on it.
I gotta work on being better, obviously, because I almost let somebody fall 15 feet.
Zachary let Akito have his time. None of the rush.
I'll just...
By the way, as Thea continues to say this chant over the graves, dark clouds begin to gather around the area in a otherwise sunny day.
This is magical. I'm gonna pretend like I don't see that, because I just did something very similar, so... Do we even want to take, like, a rest day here, or do we just want to, like... Also, Vort also saw that, so this is a... Ugh. Big yikes.
No, this was good. This needed to happen. So.
I just feel bad. Like, I know this is meant for me to, for whoever sets off this knowledge to feel bad, but like, I feel bad. Great session 1, guys. Great.
Akito will turn around and say, "What do you guys want to do?"
I think it's best we move on from here.
Yeah, we still have that job to do. I'll go grab the cart. And Lily will just fly back to the cart. delivered wherever the cart is.
I'm sorry for your loss. Make his hand down the cart.
Yeah, wherever the cart is down here. Lily just straight up flew to the cart, like.
Zachary, welcome.
Um, as we go back to the cart, Akita will say, I know I did say that he was more powerful. But if I see him, I do not know if I will not be able to fight him.
I mean, if you want me to, if we do see him, I can stop you from fighting him. If you don't want to, like, die.
And in the creepiest fashion from right behind you, Lily, you hear a whisper from Thea. Oh, we won't be the ones to die.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God. She's like, you know, like, wriggling her finger in her ear.
And you'll see this really scary, like, shadow form creature behind Thea.
Thea's at the cart, or Thea's at the grave still?
Oh, he's done with the graves.
What the fuck is Thea?
Well,
Genuine question.
we're trying to avoid them, but I swore my sword to you. If we have to fight them, we fight them.
I pull out a deck of tarot cards and, like, you know, shuffle them a couple times, and I slide one to him, face down. I don't know what tarot card I'm gonna give him, but
To who?
I want to give it.
To who?
To Keto. I want to give him hope.
Well, I mean,
So I don't know if I need to
He will
roll.
look at it. Do you want him to show you?
He can show me if he wants. And then I say, whenever you're done, put it back in the deck.
It
And
has
I, like,
the
set
picture.
down the deck.
I show it to you. It has a picture of death on it.
Nathan first.
I grab the card softly from him and put it back in the deck and shuffle 3-4 times and then just put it away. So if that wasn't an omen, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm glad I bought a tarot deck for this character.
I mean, it's fitting.
Oh, it's super fitting, but it's also super fucked up first session using it. I definitely should go out the card trick cantrip, which allows me to flick out a card out of a deck. That would have been
Oh,
fun.
that's definitely cool.
But I chose
Sweet.
Hocus Pocus instead.
We all loading up and leaving.
Yeah, that's
Load
what
up.
I'm hearing.
This was a needed stop, a mournful stop.
Yeah, if Lily wasn't socially awkward before.
I think it was needed too, because I think I saw this was a very emotional
This was very
scene.
emotional.
It was.
I'm just gonna take Seance out of my back pocket and put it over over here for a later date. We're not doing this one for a little bit.
No, Akito is 100% happy that you did that, so that he could find out that she was not at peace. Because if she was at peace, this would have been a completely different. She is not at peace.
You inspired him.
He is.
I inspired him, but oh lord, he does Lily feel bad. Like, I can still feel bad and inspire people. Like, look at Zachary, you know.
I, as a player, want to keep pushing forward, but I don't think I, as a GM, can tonight.
That's fair. We just had
normally
this
the
happen.
session would go for another like 17 or so minutes, but
It was an emotional scene to end on. It's definitely a good spot if we're going to call
This is
it.
a really good place to stop. You know, ending, leaving this place.
I understand. We didn't really have much combat, but these are how the sessions go. They're player driven. Sometimes there is combat, sometimes there isn't. Thanks everyone for watching. And how did you guys like for the first session?
Thank you everybody so much for coming out to stream today. If you'd like to see more of our content, come back on Wednesday, where the Wednesdays group is be trying a one-shot of the Walking Dead RPG. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to come back again on Monday as we continue this session. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Up to date with updates and schedules and cancellations when they happen. And if you want to see previous content that we've released, please check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for